And yet I have risen from the dead to return to say hi. And, greetings, ladies and genderqueers. And statistically men too. Statistically... Just statistically, though. Not necessarily, literally. Excuse me. Oh, fuck you, dude. Hate this. Hate this shit. Hate the chain gunners. God, no. Alright. You know, maybe it's not that there are topics, there are things that are, like, off the table, but more like there are things that I shouldn't touch unless I'm, like, well-researched. Okay, how do I wanna deal with Chain Gunner, man? Chain Gunner big boy, I don't like big boy. He's really bugging me. I like that he runs around like the whippers, though. Not quite as cute as the whippers. I mean, come on. They jump at you and whip you with their arm. These dudes just use a chain gun to chain gun you with their chain gun. Where did that man go? Oh, fuck off! Because a rocket boy is gonna spawn behind me. Oh, come on. Don't tell me that. Okay. I don't know if I can do it, but I will do it eventually. And, of course, a festive Day of the Dead to anybody who celebrates that. Dang, rocket, motherfucker! Fuck these skeletons. Like, for real. Oh yeah, thanks, man, for opening up my damn doors. So all the monsters can come get me, you fucking asshole. My chain gun couldn't even get revved. Couldn't even get revved. It couldn't rev up. Couldn't even get revved. I did better that time. Nope. Didn't work. Okay, it didn't kill me either, though, so I can live with that. Well, there's no enemy jumping out at me here, so... Okay. That was weird, because it was not a jump scare. At all. Whoops. Nothing jumped at me. So, like, what was that all about? There's gas? Yeah, but I've been poisoned already.
Halon systems active. Access denied.
This is all bones. Alright, anyway, sorry, I'm talking under my breath about things that I don't like, because, I'm sort of looking at a discussion of, Israel and Palestine, so I'm just kind of whispering to myself about it. But I shouldn't really talk about it, I don't think. Unless I want to get put on some watch lists. But I guess I'll just make the obvious position of I support the rights of the Palestinian people, and I think that as long as their rights are protected, I don't think it matters. The solution doesn't matter as long as everybody's rights are protected. And that's how I feel. That's the big problem. Unfortunately, it's a problem here, too. It's just, like, one of the things that we're realizing as modern humans is that anything you can legislate to... Any legislation you can make to protect something can be used to... basically, legislation can be used to harm a community just as much as it can be used to help, you know? So, like, for example, I benefit from Medicare, and I benefit from specifically California's version of Medicare, which is of course called Medi-Cal, because they have every state technically has its own healthcare system for Medicare and Medicaid, but anyway. And so, yeah, there was a separate branch for, the thing called Covered California, which is the, California part of the, Affordable Care Act. But anyway, my point being that,
Medical report 16-8, dated November 2nd, 2145.
I've benefited from a lot of certain kind of legislation, but at the same time, I can't piss in North Carolina. If anyone suspects that I'm trans, I can't piss in North Carolina. But then again, can I just, like, download this, please?
Paranoia being the only psychotic element directly evident.
Oh my god, there's so many reports.
G8A, Private Steve Jensen, October 18, 2145.
Oh, is that the implication? They were all people? All these demons that I'm seeing were all people, including the brain beasts and everything, so, like, it isn't the specific monsters that came out, but the reason there's so many humanoid monsters is that Petruger sort of put his own human spin on all this. I think I understand. I mean, if that's going on, at least. Let's see.
Private Steve Jensen, October 18, 2145.
UAC
What's this?
psychologist Dr. Hooper interviewing Steve Jensen, age 27.
Whoa.
Steve, can you talk to me about the last few weeks, please?
No fucking wonder. Awesome.
I want to talk. Well, I'm here to help you, Steve.
I've tried talking. They think I'm crazy. You think I'm crazy.
They, your colleagues.
I saw the devil when you walked through the garden. You better watch your back. I beg your pardon. Down that straight and never track. Well, if you walk with Jesus, he's gonna save your soul. You've got to keep the devil
I don't want to feel it.
way down in the hole.
And then you'll see it.
Anyway, that's the theme song to The Wire. I recently watched all of The Wire, and so I have that song stuck in my head often, and each season has a different version, different, actually very good version, like pretty much different amazing version of the song. But the original Tom Waits version in season 2 is pretty much the raddest, I would say. Okay, so I'm actually down to pistol time. Okay, it's pistola time. Okay, I think this is the time when it's good to actually do that. I'm gonna need to glorify all the bodies. Not gore. Guarify. I'm gonna turn them into the band Guar. God damn it, what is going on right now? Come on. There you are. I got you. Damn, it took me a whole clip and I only killed one of them? They were all headshots, too. God, fuck that. I didn't take... Nope. I have grenade. I hate when I survive. Surviving is worse than failing. There's 2 more? Shit. At least there's ammo around, but still. But yes, I will reconfirm, even though I like a song that specifically talks about Jesus, I am still an atheist. I don't believe in it. They're just good symbols and good stories. You know what I'm saying? It's like, from my perspective. You know? I basically see, like... yeah, every philosophy has some grain of truth to it. Even essentially toxic ones. Because, you know, there's a real part of us that wants to be selfish and justify it, you know? Philosophy is just a method of justifying everything. Justifying what our choices, our wants, our desires, or, I mean, you can... Let's see. This is a hard one. This is a tough match. This is tough for me. Loader ready. 2? Loader ready. Extracting bin 2. Uh-huh. What the hell are in these things? Oh, nothing. Nothing's in them. I'm just needing to, use them to get up to the next floor to get that ammo. So I'm pretty low. Oh yeah, I'm extremely low. Yeah, let's take number 1, too. What? No? Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. I know what to do. I understand now. I get it now. So I'm gonna take number 3 over there. Or number 1, actually. I'm gonna take number 1, please. Oh, it's taking so long. Come on. Okay, ready. Alright, now I gotta move my ass. Get on this little elevator. So that when it rises up, I can get over to the, Hell yeah. Shit! I had a feeling that would happen. I had a feeling that this would happen. Okay, fine. I guess it's technically safer if I try to do it like this way. Did I do it? No, didn't do it. Oh well. Are you pantsing me right now? Fuck this. God damn it. I mean, I really do need the ammo, but it's not easy. What? How did I get hurt? Please just crush me. Thank you. Oh wait, I've pillaged the rest of this room, correct? Yeah. Actually, I guess I should check. What if there is something on the interior of these boxes? Oh god. Okay, they all have the same thing in them. Some weird, like, organic materials. Great. Oh god. Yeah, don't forget about our good friend. We have a friend here.
Medical report 16-8, dated November 2nd, 2145. Patient 04.
Okay. I'm just exploding. Gonna go where I need to. Damn it, I was still too slow on the draw. I pushed it. Let's get down to skin briss to bebop the rocksteadies. Did they eat me eggs first before? Anyway, I'm just making royalty-free music off the top of my head. Yuck. Jiminy. Oh shit, I fucked it up. Your fake catchphrase can't include the name of another copyrighted character. That kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it? Oh gosh. Yeah, the problem is that word too. Like Disney probably is copyrighted. Oh gosh. Both as an A apostrophe and just as gosh. Okay, what's happening? What's happening? Where am I? What did I just do? game got fucked up. Who's that? Matt Hooper? I'm like, where am I and how did I get here? Seriously. Can I just open these, please? No. And this room's all fucked up. Very cool. Mal Blackwell. Yeah, and once again, there are no women. Christian Anticow, yeah. Not really spooky. I've killed too many of these things for it to be spooky. It is gonna break out and try to murder me now, of course. Oh, fuck. Keenan Jerry is, Jerry Keenan is... Or Keehan. Yeah, I'm gonna hit some button that releases them all. There's only 2 of them now, so I'm not really that concerned. Storage archives. Ugh! Are you kidding me? Why is sector security so impossible to get to? See, that's the difference. You gotta... That's a big, interesting, like, consideration. As someone who's grown up in the United States, as what we colloquially refer to as an American, which is really weird. Because I'm only from one of the, like, 20 or 30, maybe more, countries in America. I mean, technically North and South America are separate continents, but... So what? They're all the Americas. And they're all Americans. Hondurans are American. Panamanians are American. Mexicans are American. We just came from an imperialist society. We are the products of the colonizers. So they tried to claim, you know, Americans have tried to claim that term, even though, as I said, like, there's plenty of Americans who are not from the United States. There's plenty of countries in America, too. Oh, okay. It's not all Canada and the United States. We should just call it, like, $, %. That should be the new name of our country, of the United States of America. We should change it to $, %. And call ourselves, I don't know. Like, if like, my ideal, it would be one thing, but the reality, so if I wanted, the United States to be less hypocritical about the way things work, I would want it to rebrand it to, like, the Confederated Capitalist States of North America, something like that. Because that's, like, almost accurate. That almost covers it. You know, because we just live in a very, like, corporocratic society where the corporations' rights are valued more than human rights, sometimes. Often. That's the whole issue. If you're unaware, with the various water crises, because it's not only the fact that they're spawned by certain kinds of unconscious prejudices, but it's also the fact that, like, for the U.S. government, Nestle is better. It's better for them to, what? Ugh, go fuck yourself. It's more profitable for them to appease Nestle than to appease the people of Flint, or to appease, the fracking pipeline company, versus, the indigenous, Lakota and other groups, of water protectors. You know, it's like, in their mind, that's exactly, like, that's how it should be. Which I don't really understand this, like, cravenous protection of profit overall. Is it just, like, so that, is it just some, like, sycophantic thing, like, so that, I don't know, like, so that corporate interests will give you money? Like, because, like, I don't really see the purpose, otherwise, you know? Like, if you're trying to better humanity, being a unquestioning, corporatist who supports, unquestioningly supports anything that a corporation does, you'll be very sad to find out, that they don't care about you. That part of the reason capitalism is such a prevailing ideology, and part of the reason that it needs other, mechanisms like neoliberalism to, support it, because without, like, liberalism, the idea of unlimited growth and unhindered capitalism, and the worship of the market as the solver of problems, it's a thing. And, like, capitalism would have a much more tumultuous, it would not be this, it would be very different, if, if human rights was more important than profit, or the rights of the corporation. Did you open my doors, dude?
Don't have much time. Get that plasma inducer, quickly.
In operations, he said? Oh god, no, this is the teleporter. I don't need to do that. Oh, I see how it's gonna go. They went to hell, and now I'm following them. Oh, okay, cool. Awesome, awesome. Holy shit. Well, it looks like it's that time, already again. And yeah, I need to do some things to make sure that the game is running better. So, I hope that you've been having a reasonably okay viewing experience, and I hope you have a wonderful, Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead. I'm sorry that I messed that pronunciation up pretty badly, but I really hope you all have a wonderful time, and I will, please like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and also have fun.